tax revenue. That money's now going to countries like Russia.
Congressman, I also want to ask you, as a member of Republican leadership, there's a little bit of drama happening in the House of Representatives in the next 48 hours. Marjorie Taylor Greene, the freshman congresswoman from Georgia, under some fire for past comments. I'm going to be meeting with Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy later. And Liz Cheney is going to have to talk to some of her members on the Republican side who would like to see her removed from her leadership position because of supporting impeachment and voting for that. Based on your conversations, are more of your members supportive of Greene or Cheney?
Well, first of all, I've rejected those statements by Marjorie. And, you know, I think we're going to be talking tomorrow in conference. We're going to have an in-person meeting, you know, in the Capitol, where we're going to be talking through a lot of these issues internally. Look, first of all, we're very united in our opposition to the devastating economic hits that President Biden has been doing in his first 2 weeks. The Paris Accord, we haven't even talked about, will crush American manufacturing and send it to China, where they emit 5 times more carbon to make things like steel that Pennsylvania will not be able to make if they get that. So we're going to be talking about all those things, including these we talked about, and we're going to work through them because, Dana, this is something we've got to be united to get back to the focus on the conservative principles that make this country great. But clearly, we've got some internal issues to deal with, and we're going to do that as colleagues,
and
as members of Congress, looking each other in the eye.
In your opinion, which of those 2 members will still be in their committee or leadership positions by the end of next week? I mean, there's a lot on plate in the next 48 hours. And, of course, you know, the media, they will focus on that before you can focus on those big things that you just talked about.
All right. I know the media loves talking about we call it palace intrigue, you know, but at the end of the day, we're going to work through that internally. We're going to resolve these internal battles and divisions. You know, you don't hear them asking Speaker Pelosi every day about the things that are said by her own colleagues, anti-Semitic things, violence that's being incited by some of her members. You know, want to cover up. We're not going to cover this up. We're going to discuss it eye to eye, member to member.
Congressman Scalise, I think we're going to have to let you go. We're losing your audio.
Team to battle socialism.
No, we got it. We got it at the end. Thank you so much. We're kind of losing a little bit of your audio there. Thank you, Congressman. We'll be back in touch.